Everybody, I'm Shade and welcome to a new squad builder. Now this team I wanted to build for a long time just because of the striking force of it, of the striking partnership up front that you'll see in a little bit. The formation is the 4-3-2-1, a perfect counter-attacking formation. I don't know how comfortable I was going to be with it, but I know that my opponents, when I play against them and they use this formation, they're very dangerous on the counter. So let's see. We start off with the goalkeeper, and this is Adler. Now let me explain this. Then the plan was to have Neuer in there, but because of the price ranges, I cannot sell my players to buy Neuer, so I simply cannot afford him. So that's why we had to go with Adler. The defense, I'm gonna go through it quickly. We have center back, we have Benatia and Boateng, and then at the left back we have David Alaba. I like all of those players. I know for a fact that they are class. But at the right back, I was gonna go with Piszczek if he had the pace he had last year, but because he's been downgraded, I decided if I have to go with lower pace, I might as well go with some class instead. So I went with Team of the Year Philipp Lahm. Now this is because I pulled him. I packed him myself, so why not just use him? Now we go into the midfield. The first center mid in the center spot is Schweinsteiger from Bayern as well. And then on the right and left sides we have Gundogan and Mkhitaryan. Now Mkhitaryan I went because he has had such a pace upgrade from last year. I was really looking forward to using him because I haven't so far. Now that completes the midfield, and now we go into the attraction of this team, which is the attack. On the right we have Arjen Robben, on the left we have Marco Reus, and as striker, the guy that inspired me to build this squad, we have second in form Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, the striker version with 96 pace. He looks to be an insane card, at least he did. So now let's go through some goals that I scored in 5 matches played with this team, and let me tell you my honest to god thoughts about this squad. So going into the highlights, I'm gonna try to keep this video very short for this time. The goalkeeper, I gave him a 4-star. He is no Neuer, but he does not disappoint either. I think he's a decent value keeper. The defense, however, it was a pretty strong one. And Philipp Lahm, most of all, impressed me so much. His pace feels a lot better than what it says on the card. And overall, his passing and his tackles are just on point. Defense gets a 5-star rating. I was not ever concerned with my defending going forward. But the midfield, however, we go into the midfield, and I gave it a 4.5-star rating. It is a pretty good midfield. It's very well balanced. Mkhitaryan definitely did not disappoint. Schweinsteiger is always class. He feels a lot stronger on the pitch than you would expect. So just in case you want to use him, keep that in mind. Gundogan is one of those players in this game that just has everything. He has the strength, pace, passing, shooting, and he was just a very reliable midfielder. So as again, the midfield, 4.5-star rating, a perfect midfield to go with this team. But now we go into the main attraction, as I said, the attack. Now this is where I got disappointed the most, and pretty much shocked, not just disappointed. But let's go to the players, right? We go to Robben. He is one of the top 5 best players in this game. You better believe that. His dribbling is world class, and his shooting as well. Weak foot, let's not talk about that, because you know it's Robben, you know what to expect. However, on the other side, Reus, he has a weak foot, he has pace, he has strength, so he joins up Robben with to the class players of this attack. Now we go to Aubameyang, and this is where the story changes. I don't know what the hell is wrong with this card, but he did not feel, first of all, did not feel like he had 96 pace. His shooting was dreadful. His heading, he barely won any headers. You will see some goals scored by him, but trust me, for the amount of goals that he should have scored, those are not worth it. And I'm not showing you the games that I have played against my friends, where my friend had Hummels, the regular car Hummels, and he caught up with Aubameyang, out-muscled him, laid him out on the ground like it was nothing. And just overall, it was the pattern of this team. Aubameyang just was awful, and his dribbling is probably his worst stat. Because he has such a good pace, his dribbling is just not up to par. I think that's the thing that drags him down, because you cannot weave and turn quick enough with his lack dribbling, whereas his pace, he's good at running forward, but if you want to change direction, you're screwed. So anyway, that's been the squad builder. I had very high hopes of this team, but in the end, I'm just disappointed. The attack, I didn't mention, probably gets a 3.5-star just because the 2 wingers, they're class, but Aubameyang was awful. So this team, again, disappointed me like no other. I was expecting a lot more from second in form Aubameyang. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but when you see a striker with 96 pace, don't you expect them to be kind of quick? Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you want more squad builders of me, submit your ideas and let me know in the comments below. Leave this video a like if you enjoyed. I've been Shay. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.